Hey guys, WaddlerD here. This is an update video letting you guys know what's going on and the reason why my consistency has been crappy, to put it lightly. The thing is that there has been some internal struggles with my willingness to do videos for, I'd say, the past 2-3 weeks, and it's not so much that it's just an interesting situation. For one thing, the lack of motivation to record the video. That has been a fun little task. And eventually I'll end up recording the video, but it's like I have to choose a good time to do it, and that's another thing, a lack of time. And with that lack of time and that lack of commitment to getting uploads to you guys, that has kind of killed my motivation somewhat, where that means my mood's gonna be kind of bad when I want to do commentary, and then that just leads to the matter of self-doubt, where it's like, should I be really doing this, or is this really me? And for one thing, I've been trying to look into myself for a good while. I've been doing some self-discovery, and in the process, I'm starting to realize what exactly I might want to do with this channel. And I have a couple of things I want to tell you guys, because I think it'd be important for you guys to understand what I really want to make out of this channel. And for one thing, I really am not interested in the money or the popularity. Fame and fortune is not my goals here. My goals are a matter of just getting information and sharing it with you guys. Basically, I just want to show off these games and tell you about them, because some of these games are really worth your time, I think. If you're a person that likes playing video games, I'm going to try to show you, in my opinion, the cream of the crop, or at least ones that I really like. So, for one thing, it'll probably be games that require a lot of thinking, a lot of creativeness, and sometimes games that will apply to your senses and your feelings, basically. That's kind of the thing I really want to get out of this Let's Play channel. For one thing, games are basically a very strong, or at least a growing, influence in our culture. And for one thing, I'm starting to see how it's been impacting me lately and in the past, so that it's made the person that I am today, partially. I can see some of that happening, and I want to share information with you on how to look at it and how I look at it, as well as any other possibilities that could stem from these games, and that's pretty much my goal. And at the same time, I'm just getting more information for other goals I have in my life. So it's kind of like a give some, take some, in a sense, where I take some of the information I gain from playing these games, but at the same time, I give you that information. And it kind of goes along with the goals I have in my life, and I think this would be a great way to go with this channel, honestly. I mean, I really don't see this being a profitable thing in terms of money, and I really am not a person that likes being popular. For one thing, I am pretty bad with PR, period. I cannot take large crowds. I'm an introvert. So, that kind of already says something. Sure, I'd say in the past I was doing this channel for recognition and like, hey, look at me, I'm doing Let's Plays. But now it's gotten to the point where it's not so much that, and more of making good quality content for you guys to digest, and making sure that these videos have a point. At the same time, trying to make my audience, or my target audience, a little bigger by being a little bit more, I don't know, just being more watchful of my language. I mean, I've been trying to do lots less swearing, because for one thing, swearing is definitely not a good way to exhibit your vocabulary. For one thing, I want to feel like I have better things to say than the usual smorgasbord of profanity. That kind of stuff I need to stop doing. That's pretty much one of the reasons why I've been doing post commentary, because that helps me control that a little bit better. And you guys have probably been seeing that if you've been watching the more recent videos. Now, another thing that I learned that I've finally freaking figured out to do something with is that website that's been kind of attached to the channel and not really doing much. I finally have figured out that it would be great to use the channel as a blog, like just things to talk about. Not so much about games, but just entertainment in general and reviews and other various things. Just share my thoughts with you guys, because I'm always trying to get information. I'm always trying to digest it, try to figure out some hidden things about it. And when I figure out something, I would like to share it with people. I mean, this information is something that it's not just for me. I want to give people some insight. That's one of the things that makes me happy in life. So I really think it would be best to make it into a blog-like site. And I can also use it as like a little library for my Let's Plays, but really I just want to use it as a way to get my thoughts in my head and then out onto paper, or in this case, a website. So that's another one of the ideas I have. And a third thing that I want to talk about, because it's been a growing or an interest that I had stopped for a good while and then now coming back to as of late, because goddamn, Smash Brothers is really fun. So what I've been doing is I've been getting back into Smash Brothers Brawl, and I also been trying out a couple of the hacks that have been released, and people have been probably playing the crap out of, or not, depending on how Brawl is at these days. You guys heard of Project M at all? I've been playing that a bit, and I've been liking the crap out of it, because it's like, hey, it's like Melee, but it's still Brawl, so damn, it's exactly what I kind of wanted for a while. So I've been doing a bit of that, and I also am going to look into Brawl Minus. So if you guys really want to play, and I definitely am going to be more open to the idea, because I know last time I did this, I was like, I don't know if I have the time, or yada yada, excuses. This time I'm going to try to make time. I'm going to try to have like a day or two where I just devote a bit of my day, my free time, to playing Brawl with any of you guys that are willing to provide some sort of matchup. I mean, I would not have any problem with that, and I will play any conditions that you would like to offer, because heck, I understand that I do like playing without items, but at the same time, the randomness of the matches are best experienced when you play with items. So I'm just trying to figure out ways to make Brawl more interesting for myself, and maybe post up some content like videos and such. And damn, I just want to get back into it, because I'm pretty sure Nintendo is going to release their fourth installment of Brawl on the Wii U, and heck, if I get some practice time in now, I can probably apply that to that game. So that'll be pretty interesting. So I'll put my friend code down in the description, and you guys can, if you guys ever want to, just hit me up through Skype. Just the same handle, WaddlerD, but with a dash between the Waddler and the D. Or you can just send me a PM, and I'll try to set up a time for you, because hell, I like playing the game. I got some people that I already play with, but I wouldn't mind exploring a little bit more. So hope you enjoyed this update video, and I hope it answers some of your questions. If you have any more, you can always leave comments or complaints. I'm pretty sure there's some of you who are like, God, Waddler, I'm so pissed that you did not get any content. And I'm pretty sure there's some others who are just like, I really didn't give a shit. So thanks for watching. Thank you for your time. Have a great day, and adios.